Hey, what is going on, guys? This is SMEB Reviews, and today we are going to take a quick look at the third volume of the Modern Tragedy series from Grandson. I love this series, especially Volume 1. I feel Volume 1 has been the strongest. Volume 2 was alright. I did enjoy it quite a lot, but it's not grown on me quite like Volume 1 did. So I was really excited for Volume 3. I didn't love Rock Bottom or Oh No, which were the two singles leading it, but I was still optimistic because there's still some of his songs just don't connect with me quite as much. I just assumed that those two were ones that just weren't quite there. But I listened to the whole EP, and I've listened to it a lot, and it's really not growing on me. He definitely did a more experimental sound. He definitely wanted to do something different. I mean, because we have like Put Me Under, which is a much slower song than a lot of his usual tracks. And honestly, like a couple of these songs do sound a little different. They're not quite as hard onto that rock, hip hop sort of blend that he has. You know, honestly, it's different. So for the people that were wanting him to change up a little bit sonically, which I was kind of getting there, it's nice, and sonically it's not awful, but the lyrics I feel like are some of the weakest. They're not really too politically charged, or at least not saying anything that creative, and it doesn't really do much for me. Like I said, Rock Bottom and Oh No are kind of just fine. They're like some of the weakest songs he has in his discography, and then the three more that we got, it's the same thing. I hate to say that because I do really like Grandson, but Volume 3 is just so weak in my opinion. We get like at one point there's of course going to be super like left-leaning views, but there's jabs at the president of the United States, and it's nothing new, but it just seems so tired and worn out, and he didn't add anything new to the conversation. He didn't add anything new to what he's already said. It really just is kind of stale lyrically. It just doesn't interest me. And like I said, I appreciate that he took a slightly different approach, but to be honest, I don't like the new approach. I don't like what he chose to do with it that much. I do appreciate that he did something different, but I'm not a huge fan of it, which is really unfortunate. I really wanted this to be good, but Modern Tragedy Volume 3 is just not compelling to me, and that really stinks because, like I said, I love Volume 1. I love a lot of his singles, and Volume 2 is pretty good too. Volume 3, though, just did not do it for me. I know this is a short review, but honestly, that's about all I have to say. Rating-wise, I don't know, like a 6 out of 10 maybe. It really just does not intrigue me. But I wanted to make sure I reviewed it because I know so many people have found my channel because of these reviews of the Grandson Modern Tragedy volume. So I wanted to talk about it and just throw in my hat. There's just not much to say here. It's not interesting enough to really have a lot of dialogue about. So that's about all I have to say. 6 out of 10. What did you guys think? Please let me know, and thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later.